All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're using the Brainstorm mod here. What that allows us to do is set parameters for what we want to find. In this case, we're just going to find one charm tag or soul card until we encounter a Perkio. So we're just giga rolling for a Perkio, and we're going to see if we can take that to Nymph. And then I think I might play some, well, if we have time after that. It shouldn't take too long. After we do that, we're going to play some more of the Neato Jokers, because that was fun. I want to get an Always Sunny run going with Dayman and Nightman. So, here's what we do. We're going to start with the Ghost deck. And then I think it's Control A. The Brainstorm mod will reroll us until it finds a soul card. We'll hope that it's Perkio. And then continue the run blind from that point. Okay. So I found the skip tag. Welcome, fandom. Perkio? Okay. So that's good, obviously, but not what we're going for, so we're going to roll it back. Welcome, everyone. We go again. There we go. So we hex it, and then probably just go with a gold card here. 0, thank you for the bits. All right, now we have to not die. So far, so good. We can get an Onk as well, but we really need like a Blueprint Brainstorm. There are so many things that I want to buy in the shop. Mr. Toots, thank you for the super chat. Alright, let's do the funny thing here. Found the Onk. And I guess we just go with the familiar here? Sure. I guess it's a lot less risky than when I, like, naturally happen upon, like a Perkio start, because, like, worst case scenario, we just run it back, right? I'd prefer not to have to do that a bunch of times, but... Waba, thank you for the bits. Okay, Overstock is huge, but I do need some point scoring immediately. Yawn. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, the Swedish word for solitaire is patience. You have the solitaire of a saint. That is... As much as I'd like it to be true, it is simply not. I am a very impatient person. Thank you for the kind words, though. I think this will be fine. How do I ensure that this will give me $4 back? Just go here. Surely this will be fine, right? Okay, actually, I think that riffraff might be the play here.
Well met.
Glory, thank you for the prime. We do need to sell something here. I think it's likely just going to be you.
Well met.
Stone, thank you for the 2 months. Okay, well that wasn't nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. I don't really want to break this king, but it's already been done. Good reroll voucher. I kind of just need the extra molt here. We probably want to get out of the riffraff as soon as we find something worth replacing it. Very low sodium, thank you for the bits, and
well met.
To Nutla, thank you as well. Not Moon, by the way. Thank you for the gifted subs. I really need a chip joker, I think is my limiting factor at the moment. Might as well discard for the gold cards. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted subs.
Well met.
Jesse, thank you as well. Let's check for money in here. That's money. Want to buy the reroll voucher. And I want to find better jokers. Okay.
Well met.
Even Steven. Not really what we're looking for. Rid, thank you for the prime. Thank you to whoever pinned that message. I hope that it is not for nothing. We might take the Cleaver Joker here. I like seeing more shops. Why is it called the Brainstorm Mod? Because that's what they named it? What what kind of answer are you hoping for with that? Sunchips, thank you for the super chat, or the for the membership. Okay, Red Seal is phenomenal at this stage. This is why we play on... Right, the Perkio. Now, I forgot about the entire purpose of the Perkio, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's use this, so it's queued up. Just because I hadn't seen the cryptid yet, I'm just like, well, what's the point of any of it? Probably will want that, but don't necessarily need it immediately. Glitch, thank you for the bits.
Well met.
Gotta add some more kings after we killed the other ones, right? Blackhawk, thank you for the prime. I do want a blue seal, but I don't know if I want it on an ace.
Well met.
Sunchips, thank you for the super chat. And Bow the Den, thank you for the prime. Let's roll once here. Incredible, I think.
Well met.
Put a gold card here. We don't really have much flat mult to get hit by the jack there anyway. Roll. Sock and Buskin is not what we want for this build. Strength is kind of nice, though. I think I just need to make as many kings as possible. And then as many gold cards as possible. Well. Okay, that's ideal. I really do need to start copying that Deja Vu, though. Okay. I don't think I want the, Let's just go ahead and do this. I do not think I want the 5 of a kind here. Because I'm going to need, Pluto scaling eventually. Gloria, thank you for the donation. Oh, this reserve parking. There's our cryptid. Okay. That seems pretty good. -5? How am I meant to roll and get the reserve? No, I'm just not even gonna bother. You are not worth my time. Alright, so we get out of the everything but the cryptid now. Yep. We don't want to use too many of the cryptids, but I might grab a few. David, thank you for the super chat. Okay. Just try not to die here. It's a pretty good start. Any Plutos? No. I don't think I can greed the money too much right now. I need to find point scoring. This could be it. I also need to find a blueprint brainstorm to accelerate the speed at which the Perkios get going. Really want the Red Seal King. Unlucky. Looking for Plutos. There's one finally. Nope. There we go. Let's add a couple more of these in here. Just so they're easier to draw, and we run the risk of dying a little bit less. But I do also, I think I have a red seal. Yeah, I want to add some of these as well to get money. Sapples, thank you for the bits. Or super chat. shame. I just hold here. Do I want that voucher? Probably not. I need Joker still, right? Let's just get through the ante here. Don't really get much benefit from a photograph right now. We need to hold every dollar that we own. Elise, thank you for the super chat. So we hold money for the sake of the bowl so that we can just brute force our way through the plant. It's actually very good to get the plant at this stage in the run. So, like, I'm not worried about it. I do have the reroll voucher, but I don't even think we need it. I just want to find the Red Seal gold card so that I can make some more money. Temperance is great. Let's use that and then see if we can get another one in the Arcana pack. Not exactly what I meant. That's fine. And then I guess we just go Venus mode. I think we can get away with rolling a couple times here. Sure. Just do one of these, then hit you with 70 times 7, 60 times 7. One of these. Happens if you destroy every card in hand. In hand, you draw a new hand. In deck, you lose. Alright. All we need is jokers and the time to set them up, so we're definitely taking the petroglyph.
Well met.
We're not going to farm hard on the hologram, because I do need to save my cryptids where I can, but it's probably better than a Willy right now. Cool night. Thank you for the super chat. Hope you enjoy your lunch break. Let's just take this because we aren't super strong right now until we find the like actual point scoring pieces. Still want to find, there you go. I think this is maybe worth just play high card now. Okay, that was more than excessive, but gives us a hologram that does something a little bit more. Blueprint Brainstorm, please. God. There's a dearth of Plutos here. Maybe there's one in here. Very good. really want this reserve parking, but it gets... Like, I really would prefer to have it with a mime. Which we don't yet have. Let's see how this looks. It's not bad. I would have preferred some gold cards, but... There we go. Just need some better scoring now. You can probably go so that I can roll down a little bit better. Get more Plutos into the mix. I think we're there. Like, if we get Blueprint... I think we can... If we get Blueprint into, like, Baron Mime, I think it's pretty free. So, let's just focus on getting that done. I think I'm going to use one of each here to... Well, I don't even need the steel. I just want the money. Strength, might as well take it into the Arcana pack with me. Doesn't do a whole lot at the moment, but we can pretend like it does.
Well met.
Crown Corvid, thank you for the prime. Just always immolate. Always hung man. Let's not forget to move this. Whoops. I think we just use the immolate here. And start cutting these. Move you over. Let's keep farming some money for now. Hopefully the Baron comes first so that we can still score with these. But we don't really have a problem with scoring at the moment. Every Pluto early on is very valuable. So let's keep taking them. I would like to find a Trance as well. That's one spectral card we haven't seen yet. Baron is not showing up. We've got time. I hope. You. Death. Can go here. May. Thank you for the donation. No Pluto, no take. I guess we keep them so that we can take a Pluto. There's our lad. Alright. Just need a mime and a brainstorm now. Or a blueprint. Guess I should be paying attention to my suits. We have diamonds primarily. But with enough of these gold cards, and now that they're like actually contributing to my scoring, so I'm incentivized to not only draw for them, but add more of them. It's just a matter of time before we hit the mime. Do this, since we just passed the heart boss.
Well met.
Tan, thank you for the prime. Would DNA help you find it? Help me find what? This doesn't really help, because I need a mime than anything. But I can pretend like it does. The hologram isn't really doing much for me anyway. There we go. DNA doesn't do that much? No, it gives us hand size. But this is... Since we got an early cryptid, we don't need deck fixing. So, that was extremely fortunate to find the cryptid as early as we did. Clubs. Bummer. We won't make money off of that. I don't think it's worth re-rolling, though. We do need money. Cool. That parking was really reserved? True. I would sell the reserve parking and happily take an ecto. I don't get to decide that outcome, I guess, though. Hologram's back. So is Pluto, though. We will sell, oh, right. That fella's, debuffed. He's dead. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Yeah, it is indeed Friday. I mean, I guess that's fine, because we do have one option for an ecto if we get like an enhanced mime, and then we're just selling this for a blueprint anyway. Okay, so hold our money for rerolls until after the boss blind. Two kings. It's better later. Here. Forget sometimes that we're not playing on gold stake and the scoring is just like free. Start here, look for a Pluto. No Pluto, preserve the Fool. We're selling this fella anyway, so... Rip. to our money engine. Nice, we got some more gold cards. Alright, Mime. Gonna need you to show up immediately. I was thinking about that, you're fine. Thinking about that golden ticket, but it doesn't actually do a whole lot for me. Guess we check in here. Where Mime? Actually, this is kind of good. It could be worth copying for the moment. Burglar. Let's discard all of you for now. Then rip the immolate. Here. Here. Thanks all for nothing, Space Joker. Alright. Do I have the hand size voucher yet? No, but we'll get it before we need it, right? Surely. Okay, reserve parking is back. One more roll. Here. Mime? No mime. How likely is that to be money positive? We aren't taking a second Ecto, I can tell you that for sure. Hello.
Well met.
Adam, thank you for the gifted sub. One hand type. What do you think I was gonna do? You ever buy vouchers to get them out of the pool? Yes, but I don't want to do that on the planet voucher because that will crowd the shop and make it harder to find the mime that is the last piece that I'm looking for. So the timing of when I would do that is important. Yeah, we might have to start shifting towards copying the Baron. And maybe actually making use of some of these. But we don't have to copy the Baron on our first hand, obviously. Can only hit non-permanent things, so can send it. Chris, thank you for the bits. Why play on this seed and not this seed with the negative trib and perk? Is this seed faster due to the hex deck? Well, this is unseeded, first of all. Second of all, I've already played on that seed that you're referencing. So, for those reasons, I'm out. That's extraordinary. If we get the mime, it's free. That's all we need. So just get the mime, idiot. Okay, that's actually fine. That allows me to farm more money. More money. Boy. Card level 10 is not ideal. Mime. Trance is good. Get out of here, Andrew. It turns out we're not making room for the now non-existent purple seal. Wait, how did we accidentally score so much more that time? Did I have more steel? Oh, okay. Huge deal. More red seals too? Yeah. Spades? Geralt's looking awful lonely for that to be a concern. I mean, that gives me additional hand size. It's not super important, and it will die for a mime. But I think it's actually pretty good for stocking up on more of the gold red seals. Never mind, you're dead to me. All right, should be relatively free from here. We've already encountered the plant. I just need to be careful. We already almost have enough cryptids, so yeah. It's just kind of not botching anything is the main concern right now. This is our best scoring hand, and then we just move the mime, or the blueprint. Bagger, thank you for the membership. We also now, like, just make infinite money, so but I don't really have much to spend it on other than, I don't know, more levels in Pluto, I guess. Dank, thank you for the prime. Planning on doing more Neato runs in the future. Potentially right after we get Nan and Fear. So, as long as I don't botch this, we may be doing it very soon. Okay, I can be lazy for a bit, which is just wonderful for me. Wait, why didn't I discard you? You're not part of the team, buddy. Dumb. Thank you for the membership. And Splock, thank you for the super chat. Jack is a spy, yeah. Bane is constantly, like, getting into that type of nonsense. You can't trust him. What am I rolling for, chat? Anything? Nothing? I don't want another Ecto that's without a single hand size voucher that's well just met. Kind of throwing. Eddie, thank you for the membership. If rolling to feel something, essentially, yeah. Oh my god, we found the one spade.
Well met.
Oh, incredible. Let's go here. Neko, thank you for the prime. Can still be a little bit lazy here. If you're over the needed crypto amount, it is a good money source to sell the excess. Well, what are we going to exchange that money for, right? Like, I think we're already approaching... Like, this is going to be a real fast one. And, like, I think we're already approaching the requisite number of cryptids, but, like, what do I have to spend money on? So... money doesn't get me stronger so much as farming additional rounds and getting more copies does. Bet Jack tried to do it again, didn't he? He's a sneaky fellow. I say go for the Ecto and put a few more jokers on the bench. It's a good thing I'm not taking chat advice. Because the run is already free, so why would I throw it? Go for Nan-Inf money? Nah. That's like an entirely different setup, first of all. Second of all, it requires an amount of patience that I simply do not have. William, thank you for the membership. Would you change Perkio for Showman? If I wanted to optimize, sure. But, like, the goal isn't to optimize here. It's just to hit the scoring limit, which, honestly, it's probably the case that we can just do it now if we really wanted to. Should put an explanation mod in the description. Someone asks about it every 2 seconds. Don't worry. Over on Twitch, we have it pinned at the very top of chat where you cannot miss it if you start typing into chat, and people still ask about it every 2 minutes. So there's simply no point in putting in the effort to do anything like that because people are going to ask no matter what. Let's move this here. We didn't get a telescope, which is probably why our high card level is so low. We need a pinned message to tell people to look at the pinned message? Yeah. I got a comment today on the Neato Jokers mod saying, I wish Roffle had an editor so I knew what the modded Jokers do. Why did I put in the time editing the intro that explained what all of the modded Jokers do if you're just going to complain about me not doing that? That's when I realized that simply nothing I ever do will matter. There's just, it doesn't matter what I do. Nothing in this world matters. Kind of an annoying boss line, but there are far worse ones for me. So, let's just do this now. Diamond Frieza, thank you for the super chat. I thought this was Yu-Gi-Oh? It is. What are you talking about? We're about to assemble Exodia. Oh no, streamer didn't move the mime. He didn't get full value. What are we gonna do? Xavian Light. I give it the bits. Alright. This Jack can't fool me anymore. Got him. Garnix, thank you for the bits. And Tony, thank you for the donation. There's a comment, appreciating you for putting in the work editing the mod Jokers and has a lot of luck. I'd say most people notice and like it. I know. I'm going to do it more often, especially for modded runs. And maybe for like giga runs like this, which require specific setups. So like, I wasn't being serious. It's just a little bit depressing to to put in, like, because it takes a lot of time and effort to hand make those graphics and then like time them appropriately in video editing software. So I just got one guide.
Well,
all right, when do we go in? How big do we want to make the infinite? At least 2 more antes? What's the significance of 2 more antes? Actually, yeah. We can see what it, like, ante 16 has the potential for our worst boss blinds. 100 cryptids is a nice round number. Yeah, we need far fewer than that. Like I said, getting the cryptids as early as we did made up for the fact that, like, these 3 pieces came kind of late. Try for round 69. I think we can swing that. Oh god, what have you done? Like, why would it be anything other than an immolate there? Why we preserve our fools. Text-to-speech isn't disabled because of backseaters. It's just, like, people got... It drowned out the entirety of the stream at a certain point. So, like, for the sake of lurkers and eventual VOD viewers, it was becoming overbearing. Cineme, thank you for the bits. No, it wasn't necessarily one person that ruined it. Sorry that you're sad that it got turned off, but, like, it was just... There would be... the main thing that was happening was something really, like, something exciting would happen. Like, me hitting the mime. Me hitting the mime would happen, and then
Well met.
there would just be, like, this bombardment from both platforms of people, like, trying to get their funny message in to the video. And then, like, so I'm just sitting there waiting for it all to resolve so that I can, you know, think and play the game normally. And so it's a combination of, like, yeah, people were saying a lot of things that I didn't really want them to be. And I didn't want to, like, instigate that. People were just giving me money to hear their thing heard, which I didn't want to promote. People were trying to time it at, like, key moments so that which kind of started taking away from that moment. And like, I also just, like, most of my money isn't coming from fan funding, so I don't really want to, like, over incentivize doing that. So there's just a lot of reasons that I decided to turn it off. During, like, the gold stake runs, when things are a little bit more casual, we might turn it back on. But basically, it was cutting into just, like, the people that were lurking and watching, and also the eventual VOD viewers. Can you queue TTS and wait until between hands? Well, yes, but, like, that requires, like, additional thought process, right? So the problem, that wouldn't solve the problem of getting, like, brain DDoS'd by a bunch of super chats coming in, because I just have one more thing that I'm, like, constantly thinking about while I'm trying to do the run and put on an entertaining show, you know? So adding another, like, effortful thing, even if it's a minor thing, is not the solution that we're looking for here. Mari, thank you for the donation. So anyway, stop giving me money if you want to hear your name in a video or any of that. The option is still there for you. It'll make a ding, but not the funny man voice. Because I don't need your money. You probably need it. So stop giving me money. But thank you, everybody that does contribute, even if you do. Zombie, thank you for the super chat. Also, thank you to Blake and G as well. It's been a better stream? Yeah, it's there have been mixed reports, but predominantly people seem to prefer the lack of text-to-speech, so thank you, Scott. Anyway, let's get going. All right, we're going for round 69. We've already seen the Verdant Leaf as well, so, like, our worst boss blind is behind us. So that's pretty cool. Lucas and Peksky, thank you for the support. Kali, thank you for the bits. As if I'm the problem, it's me of TTS fam. I like not having TTS happening anymore. Well, you weren't the problem, Kali. To be clear. It was more the volume of it than anything. But I also know you know that. Derek, thank you for the super chat. Please don't give me money, seems to backfire. I know, but, like, I am being sincere. Stop giving me money. I don't know how else to put it. Max, thank you for the super chat. It's probably not off permanently. There will be periods where we have it on when I'm not, like, farming YouTube content, I'm sure. Nothing here for me. What are we looking at? The eye? Okay, I should probably avoid messing up my Joker order here. As well as avoid drawing a bad hand. That's a good hand.
Met.
Sure.
Well met.
Raph and Jarvis, thank you for the primes. This is indeed a filtered seed. To save time. It did rhyme, didn't it? Okay, we've got one more voucher out of the way. We still don't have blank, let alone antimatter, nor do we have either hand size voucher. So I think, like, because we have enough cryptids up here, I think it's pretty reasonable to just take a voucher skip. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. It's true, I miss Brian as well. That's it is a little bit sad. No observatory again. We're not going for observatory, fortunately. We don't even have telescope, though. So, we're just kind of fine with it. There's a voucher skip. We will actually maybe need to start using cryptids here. No, next ante, right? I think we're at E14. But that's not really considering the variance between, like, red seal steel and not having those. Mime only adds a re-trigger. It doesn't re-trigger the red seal, it just adds a trigger. It doesn't... It just is +1 trigger. It's a common misconception and why a lot of people, including myself early on, just assume that, like, copying the mime would be the best option. Or copying the sock and bustin, for that matter. David, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on Completionist Plus Plus. Absolutely sniped, Kali. Quick on the trigger. Well done. Let's skip this for the voucher, and then we will go ahead and use some cryptids here just to be safe. Bye-bye, thank you for the super chat. I don't know if I already said that. I've begun to lose my mind, it turns out. Copying the Baron and the Mime. I think it might actually be better to double copy the Baron when we aren't playing full Red Seal Steel. Oh no, we missed out on money again. What are we gonna do?
Well met.
The Blazed. Thank you for the prime. Run's dead. Streamer forgot to move the mime. We're gonna have a hard time getting through this next ante now. How many more rounds do we need to make it in order to... We might not make it to round 69. I will give it my best effort. Like, we have far... Okay. We have far more than enough cryptids already. It's just a matter of when we want to go in. The game is starting to lag a little bit.
Well met.
So that may be a concern as well. Let's see where we are. I think we want to actually do this. See where that leaves me. I don't have any gold cards. Yeah, we got to download some more RAM. Okay. So we are just one cryptid mode. And I guess I should count it out. JWC, thank you for the bits. Had to play slow to figure that stuff out? Yeah, that's not... That type of thing is one of the few things where the information isn't, like, readily available within either the tutorial or just, like, the information on the screen. So there are very few things like that in Bellatra, but they definitely do exist. Take an obelisk with us. Okay, so at present we need one cryptid. All right, let's count it out. If we're full hand of steel, red seal steel, we'll assume 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So a slight bias towards Baron is probably appropriate here, because we're not always playing red steels. Copying Baron is identical to on the mime, not if we have a gold card in hand. Or multiple gold cards in hand, potentially. You're waiting for a polychrome to use all of the cryptids. Nope. Polychrome does not help the build. Honestly, we're just stalling at this point. Like, we have more than enough cryptids to go off at this point. Still looking for observatory? Nope. We have everything we need. Literally everything. Again, we're just in pure stall mode at this point. Just to see if we can get a little bit further. Chat wants anti-69, so we're going for anti-69. Oh god, it is lagging. Huh. Minus $1? Yeah, well, I'll never financially recover from this. Round 69 don't anti-stop at like 26 or something. They stop at 39, but this is the round number, this is the anti number. Mail-in rebate tech Dr. Spectre did made my jaw drop, who knew? What mail-in rebate tech? The fact that it prints free money? It's just like... It's like high score 101, right? Uh-oh. Okay, we're copying appropriately. We might... What were we at? Like each... Okay, I think we're good. This is our best boss blind. I think we're good with just one cryptid still.
Well met.
Scuba Steve, thank you for the prime. Whoa. That's not helping me.
Well met.
Chrono, thank you for the prime. Does Roffle get money if I click add and buy Subaru? No, unfortunately, I am not the owner of the car manufacturer Subaru. I do understand the confusion, though. Why not? Well, because I haven't been on that Sigma grind set long enough yet. Might need 2 for the boss blind. should be fine through this, right? So you're telling me I've been buying them for nothing? Well, I mean, now you have Subarus, right? That's got to be something. All right, so we will need a second cryptid. Sir, a second cryptid will need to hit the hand. Or the boss blind. John, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh my god, the lag is is definitely happening. I mean, what am I doing? Why I don't... Okay, we're still net 2 cryptids. This does give us a sense of how far we can get with 2 cryptids.
Well met.
Heiser, thank you for the 4 months. E25. Oh, look who decided to show up. Why do you even copy the cryptids at this point? I don't think... Your kids and grandkids till the end of their life? Well, what else am I meant to copy? This death?
Well met.
Okay, well, we got the serpent, so we're just going in on the boss blind here. Now you can finally start copying Pluto? Well, we're still missing a step in that. One, two, we might need a third. I wasn't paying attention to the non-exponent portion of our score. We are, like, slowly approaching where this would hit its death spiral, though, because we're only, like, we're at best net 2 cryptids right now. It was 60-25? Okay. Well, doesn't matter because we're going in on the boss blind anyway. Pretty nice. Well, now we probably do need the extra cryptid, right? Yep. Use all the money on rerolls before you send it, please. That's actually a good idea. Because a lot of people, when I have this much money, are constantly harping on me that I should be rolling for natural negatives. Despite the fact that, like, maybe 3 or 4 jokers actually make a difference for this build. We can show just how fruitless that use of our funds is when there's, like, potentially, like, rerolling into the Serpent is a better use of that money, or just, like, rerolling into a Luchador if you get trapped. But we'll do it anyway. Always. Now we can reroll even harder. Pluto is good. Negative Showman, though? How would that help me? I'd still need, like, an open Joker slot, right? We could also try and make something polychrome to show how futile that is and pointless that is, but I think that'll send the wrong message when we hit a score of infinity. People will just claim that it's because of the polychrome. What are you looking for right now? Nothing. I guess I could have taken that Ecto, technically, into the Showman. But, like, if I were actually looking to extend the run, I would not do that because that would throw the run. But because we're in a situation where we're just, like, at our endpoint anyway, I could have done it. Wow, look at that. $500 and nothing of value. Alright, so here's what we want to do. We want to move these. This is all entirely pointless. But many things that I have done this run since acquiring all of these cryptids has been entirely pointless, so why not stack another thing into the mix? We need a bigger infinity? Exactly. That's what we've been going for this whole time. Okay, we can play one more. Then we go here. This is in the right spot. And we just start spamming these cryptids. We've done it, chat. Unseated, asterisk, Nymph. You also have 2 discards left? Yeah. Okay, fine. Great, now we got a gold card because of you. Wait, that's the one that we just play. That way our score can be much higher.
Well met.
Just the way that Creed wanted. Ketra, thank you for the prime. And then we get to die very quickly next ante. This game's going to crash so bad? Nah, the game's relatively stable. We've gotten through the hard part, which is like loading all of the shaders associated with the negative cryptid. So I think things will be mostly fine. It's just going to take a while. Sentence is uttered immediately before the game crashed. No infinity. What do you think we're doing here?
Well met.
Angry Aqua, thank you for the prime. We're going for the Giga Infinity. Start selling them now to get people to yell. I think people will be more annoyed with me by overusing cryptids that I don't need than selling them. I don't know. There's probably a mix of both, but no matter what, people are going to be mad at me is the is what I've learned from you know, the very important task of playing digital card games on the internet. Is that no matter what I do, people are going to be unhappy about something part of it. Like that person right there telling me I need to use a controller because it's faster. It's not. The limitation isn't my APM, it's the load time of the game. Sell Jokers and claim it's a Jokerless run? I wonder how many we could sell and still hit the score limit. Alright, Jokers are in the right spot. Let her rip. We're going Beyblade mode. Okay, so it is lagging. I was wrong. But that just means we hit infinity extra hard, right? Oh, look, we beat the round. I can't believe it, chat. This run is not even going to make anti-32. It's a good thing that wasn't the goal. I think it's lagging. No, that's on your end. It's running perfectly smooth for me. What's your problem?
Well met.
Zick, thank you for the prime. I'm doing math, BRB. Nerd. Boy, my levels in Pluto were not terribly impressive, were they? Why do I hear a low roar coming from the audio? Ooh, that's, again, that's on your end. I don't know what you're talking about. Might want to look behind you, though. It's possible to nan inf with chips. I mean, technically, that's every run scores chips, but no, of course not. Adding is never going to be remotely close to exponential growth. Pendragon, thank you for the gifted sub. You need E308 for a nan-inf. Which anti is nan-inf the goal? Whenever I felt like it. We just happened to get the serpent, so it made it funnier to get a hand size of 272. But generally with this strategy, what you end up doing is until you, like, once you start the death spiral of getting net negative cryptids is when you want to go in. Or just whenever you acquire enough, depending on your preference and what your goal is. Officer Shan, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And hey, it's Mongol, thank you for the gifted subs. Got E111 last night unseated, congrats. That is a very good score. Is this the end of nan-inf attempts? No, we're gonna continue trying to go with the legendary-less attempts. I just got tired of getting so close on some of those other unseated attempts that I just wanted to brute force it with the Brainstorm mod today.
Well met.
GT Richie, thank you for the 2 months.
Well met.
And Timmy Tissue, thank you for the prime. Said earlier that nan-inf money was possible. How? So it requires a Perkio setup where you get every single tarot card except for Emperor and Fool, and then you just loop Emperors and Fools infinitely, selling off the extras until you get infinite money. It's extraordinarily tedious. Is legendary list even nan-inf possible? Yes. I've gotten very close a couple of times. I was just missing one piece. But it does require... it's a lot, like, as demonstrated here. I did this once off stream as well. Like, if you get an anti-1 Perkio and you have a good assessment of what you're doing, you just need to get a little bit lucky.
Well met.
To get there, we got very lucky here in that the cryptids came early. But, like, if you get a Baron Mime, that probably carries you long enough until you get them. You really need a Brainstorm and Blueprint early. But it's, like, if you get an anti-1 Perkio on White Stake and Ghost deck, it's pretty easy to use the Cryptid strategy to get nan-inf. It's a little bit more difficult because you get deeper into the run before your failure hits with the the other attempt, you also need a lot more tools because you need a very specific setup. You need, like, you not only need the right tools, but you need them in the right order, right? You need to have a big enough deck thanks to a DNA loaded up previously in order to then use the burglar and the infinite reroll voucher with enough money to reliably hit the serpent every single boss blind. You also need to have beaten ante 24 and so that you can then not score too many points against the serpent while also being able to, like, farm the serpent reliably. So it's just, you need a lot of things to go right in the right sequence in order to make it happen. Astral Pup, thank you for the super chat. First time catching a stream, we'll have it on in the background while I bake. Fantastic. I hope you are baking enough for the rest of the class, though. Spammer, thank you for the sub. What about the observatory strategy? I mean, that still requires a legendary, right? So that would not be a legendary-less Nan-Nymph if you have a legendary. Is it remotely possible to get Nan-Nymph without mods? That's literally what we're discussing, yes. It's very possible. Many people have done it. The only thing, like, basically all this mod did is save me the insanity of holding R until I got the Perkio myself, right? Is it possible without Perkio? No, it's not. Everyone is muted? Yeah. Return to my earlier statement about nothing happens and nothing matters.
Well met.
NL, thank you for the prime. I wonder if anyone is going to try Nan-Nymph with chips by doing bowl plus Nan-Nymph money. I don't know if that would work, though, right? What is the text on the bowl? Because it's not a one-to-one. Oh, I guess you have plus 2 chips. Maybe it would work. I don't know. I don't know, like... Now that I think about it, I don't know if it's actually feasible. Like, I don't... How long would it take to add, like... I don't know, $50 at a time to get to infinite money. So we're talking about, like, theoretically possible versus practically possible. You get Nan-Nymph with Wii Joker and Plasma. No. No. Additive scaling is never going to keep up with exponential scaling. We did it! Oh, yeah. It's just like beating a game of solitaire. Holy. Oh, yeah. Keep stacking that deck. Not bad. All right, let's die. Let's die. We'll go the slow route again. How much do you think your deck weighs? I don't know. It's kind of hard. Oh. You mean this, I don't know. nothing because it's pixels. AJ, thank you for the super chat. Any ideas for new scaling Joker that would make more builds viable? Nope. I'm not a game designer, nor do I have, like, that is outside of my skill set and interests, but there's some pretty cool ones in a lot of different mods, and I'm sure that Local Thunk will have some good ideas for the upcoming content patch, but I do think that there's already a lot of build variety in this game. There are 150 Jokers. The one thing that I would like, and it has nothing to do with scaling, is maybe more endless viable Jokers, because there's basically like 2 or 3 strategies that are effective for deep endless runs. So that's the only thing I'm hoping for in the content update, and part of why I enjoyed the Neato Jokers so much. And now we die. We go from scoring infinity to, not even close. Anyway, here's the seed. Proof that it's unseeded, asterisk. But pretty easy if you get a early Perkeo start on Ghost Deck. All right, I'm gonna go get some water, and then we'll do some runs with the Neato Jokers. So I'll update the title. What we're gonna be doing, I really want to try the It's Always Sunny Jokers and try and get a run going based on them. So we're gonna brute force those. And see if we can make a good Dayman, Nightman run. So give me a second. Got to get some things set up, as well as like reinstall the mod and grab some water. So should just be a couple minutes. Iowa, thank you for the donation. All right, let's close out of this. I need to find my mods folder. Wait a minute. Cheat engine. How did that get there? I swear, I've never seen it before. There's the Neato Jokers. It's not mine. It's not mine. I'm just holding it for a friend. AJ, thank you for the bits. Or super chat. All right. We're going to have to resist the temptation to just run back another Hatsune Joku run. And focus. Focus on finding Dayman and Nightman. Just got an early blueprint, brainstorm, and idle with Baron with a skip tag on abandoned deck. Well, I mean, so you just go for the idle route, right? That's kind of free. Good luck with the run, Hera.
Well met.
Who's that? Dry, thank you for the 2 months. All right. Let me take a look here. Seems to be in order. Collection, Jokers. The Nutla. Thank you for the bits. Those aren't your pants? What pants? These? No, those are my spare cutoffs. Okay, Dayman is uncommon. Nightman is also uncommon, so we want to play these two fellas.
Well met.
They are both masters, or one is a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Let's just see how many copies of Dayman and Nightman we can get. If first hand of a round is a single queen destroyed and gain 0.5x. When a hand is played, destroy a random scoring card. Okay. So we're going to need to figure out a way to add cards to our deck. But we'll do it. All right, let's switch back to our mod profile. Then we're going to get a new run on plasma balls. Oh, hey, Neato. Welcome to the stream. Crazy with Canio? Could be, but... I mean, definitely would be, but we want to do the fun new stuff primarily.
Well met.
Mr.
Well
and
met.
Bean. Consecutively like that? That's perfect. Thank you for the subs. All right. Like we always say, through money, all things are possible. Now jot that down. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. If only there was some card that could add 3 cards to your deck at a time. Yeah, not ringing any bells. There's always money in the banana stand, though. Come on. What? Did anyone else see that? He just took off. Okay, so we buy this. Probably just go ahead and buy this, even though it's irresponsible. It's only irresponsible if you're bad at the game and get unlucky. Holy! Okay, then. Most responsible Arcana pack? Yeah. Look. We're just goofing around. This isn't going to be a deep run, Craigasm. It's just going to... Look, we've already had one banana bust. Why not try it for a second? Cool. Thank you, Smile, for the bits. Super chat. Why am I getting Huz in chat? I said what I said. Dog. Huh? Alright. Rip banana. Nobody needs you. Holy. Okay. Now, I would still like to find the new Jokers that we're trying to build around. So I need to find sources of money. Which, like, Stuntman is a pretty good source of money early on Plasma Deck, at least. I'm not falling for that one again. Surely it can't happen twice. You know what? You're right. What was I thinking? That's just like... That's just how probability works, right? The first one breaking means the second one is less likely to break. I am very smart. I'm going to preemptively add a lot of cards, especially like queens and things close to queens, so that we can kill them. Time to confirm some biases. That's what we do. Oh my god, double High Priestess? This constellation is eating good? How about an Immolate? These are pretty bad, and the Jokers we're looking for are not rare. Otherwise, there was a decent chance I would burn it down for them. Need more money so I can roll. $21 is a lot. I want to see more shops. Just get chips, forehead. Constellation, more like constant elation. Eventually, 4 of a kind should be easy to hit because we're going to kill like most of the cards that exist in this deck. If everything goes according to plan. Let's start by looking for money. Look, I can't afford to kill things yet, so let's make more queens for the time being. Because I think Dayman kills them. No, repeat hand types. Jeez. This Cartomancer is kind of crazy right now. Immolate. Ectogasm. I have 3 potential hits that I wouldn't want. So let's avoid that. Sure. As I don't have great like need for a telescope right now. I'm just playing a variety of different hands. There's always money in the banana stand? That's what I thought, but I was proven very wrong. Probably will still, like, take the voucher just to clear it. Let's add another 5. But we don't need it now. Could also just, like, get out of banner at this point so that we can discard a little bit more, but... Okay. I mean, we're gonna be adding stuff anyway, right? So let's kill you, pick you up. I'm considering the Baron, or not the Baron, the Burglar as well. Just because that's a fair amount of money. Is it more money than the Cartomancer, though? Probably. Yeah, we do lose some immediate strength, but it'll be fine. Like, the money we get from the extra hands is probably worth. Accumulate. No. We'll take this. Just want more sources of money. If we don't get what we're looking for soon, we may just restart. Money? Surely it's in here, right? Nope. Eventually there'll be modded jokers in the modded run. Look, we've got one. I've taken every modded joker I've seen. You only looking to beat Anti-8? Nope. I am looking to play with the new jokers. Okay. Just get money. This is money. This is potentially money with the faceless as well. We need to get out of the stuntman soon, though. Nice. Cool. Alright, it turns out getting an econ joker is good for your econ. Spare cutoffs? Unfortunately not what we're playing towards right now, and we're kind of moving out of ship mode. There are dozens of us, though. Just more money for more rolling. More reroll voucher for more rolling. Heal me. Holy. Unfortunately, like, the Constellation is cutting into my money in a way that I find most annoying. There we go. least we're getting hologram value here, and just so much constellation value. Queen, and as much as I want the jack, I think I want you for money so that we can actually roll into the jokers we need. Or want. This fellow will help me find more of the stuff that I'm looking for, as well as reduce or improve the likelihood of hitting faceless joker value. Or it just kills me. I need to make 3 of a kind plus, it seems. Let's do that. There we go. All right. So that may have been overeager in our transition to Molt, but now we know. And we're only going to like want to be in Molt mode more as this goes on. That helps. 22? And our money is set to 22. So for the next 22 hands, every card played is permanently gaining 2 chips and 1 molt. It's honestly not ideal for me. Because we are eventually planning to kill a lot of our cards. So playing towards things that benefit them is not really what we want to be doing. Temperance value. Okay, so that means I don't have to read the gold card, and I can instead just try and win here. Dan, thank you for the raid. Playing a bit of more of the Neato Joker mod, which I promise does add jokers to this game. We just haven't found many of them yet. Sure. Lucille's pretty good. Our flush is kind of lacking. Let's just go 3 of a kind. Egg. Get rid of these. I'm just going to send the first 3 of a kind as a pseudo discard. Okay. Alright, this may not be the run, unfortunately. But we'll keep trying until we get them. Ideally, we get them early, too, because they are, like, scaling jokers, but... we'll keep trying. We've got time. My goal here is to get a fun run with the new jokers that we didn't use in the last playthrough. I blame the banana stand. Honestly, certainly wasn't helping matters. Like, I've been bordering on, like, throwing the run so that I could see as many shops and jokers as possible, and we're still not getting there. Banana stand was a bad omen? True. Perfect. I don't care for that one. What, Job? Me neither. Alright, we'll roll down fully in the shop, but we're probably just running it back. There's Staniel, but, like, that's not what we're looking for. We've also passed on a Baron and a Mime. Okay. I think, honestly, even though it was... because of the goal that I had, the Constellation was just a bit of a throw. Because it sucked up so much of my money, right? We'll go... again. Imagine the straight flush, though. Unlucky. Hold our money. With money, we will be able to see more shops, which means more jokers, which means more chances at Dayman and Nightman. Probably should have just played the straight here. I'm continuing to get punished for my decision not to play the straight. Next. What's wrong with you? Just give me the flush. I deserve it. I demand it. Beautiful. Honestly, we'd probably just take that for early scoring. But, like, the chaos gets us quite a bit of money. Holy. On skip Chad, what would Chad do for me here? Now it would have done something. But it costs money. Plus 30 chips? Yeah. 30 is less than 50. Alright, we've got econ, we've got some amount of strength. Should be in a pretty good spot. I don't know what I'm holding these for, but we'll figure it out. Chad would retrigger the first played card 2 additional times. Yeah, then you realize in a vacuum, Hanging Chad is a very weak joker. Like, without support, it does next to nothing. so I skipped it. I will not skip an Immolate, though. Early Immolate is Gigastonks. Yeah, we do probably want to make queens for... This is just a better econ joker. For Dayman. Cat. Who dies? Card Sharp. Card Sharp does not contribute to our score right now all that much. These kind of have synergy together. Discarding 5s, of course we hit the debuffed one. Alright, so we're gonna just strengthen and make more queens, and ideally we'll hit a Dayman soon. Hair only would have died without Plasma Deck, I think. I don't know what you're saying, but like... Or what you're trying to say, but... I mean, I've played the way that I have because we're on Plasma Deck so far. Discarding 9s. Chatter suggested pair should have died when you sold. Oh, so all of my point scoring? Now I get it. I mean, we might as well continue ramping the cat, even though it isn't long for this world. No, not a 5. Come on. It's a queen in waiting. Oh, you're discarding 10s. There's one. We've got a lot of headroom, but again, because they're scaling jokers, we want to get them as early as possible. So, it'd be nice to find them sooner rather than later. These aren't them. Alright. You're discarding 4s, there's one. Okay, then. Why the plus 40? Is that an average salary? It's the average work week, right? So it makes sense to me. 9 to 5, 40. It's very flavorful. It's like thematically one of my favorite jokers for that reason. Are we discarding 2s? There's one. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. What ante should we just, like, run it back if we don't get Dayman or Nightman? What do you think? Let's make some 9s. Ante 6, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. around that period of time.
Well met.
Xanos, thank you for the 6 months. Discarding kings. We've got a fair number of those. So I think after this ante, we'll just give it another shot if we flop again. So no one really wants to sit here and watch me just get to ante 8, right? We're doing something very specific. What would the Roffle Joker do? Instantly lose when you skip? Isn't that like how that's... You don't need a Joker for that, right? That's just how the game works. Oh! We're in. When a hand is played, destroy a random scoring card and gain 0.1x molt. Alright. So we need to kill somebody. I'm sorry, Staniel. No, not yet. You can go. You. And then you die. Now we're just looking for Dayman to go with Nightman. I think we can afford to kill that many stuff. Alright, we are discarding aces. Want to save my queens for when we get Dayman. Cool. Huh. So we still need the 9s and 5s from the stands. Or we're just going to die. Nope. We're fine. 1.5. Do need to start stuffing our deck. Craigasm. Ideally with queens. Dayman, Nightman, DNA? Yeah. That would be the... That's the ideal combo that we're going for. But I need Dayman first. Ro won't leave me alone. Okay, we've got a lot of queens, and we're going to be discarding them. We do be getting a lot of gasps. That's true. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Contrary to what anyone would believe, the unpaid intern Joker is not displaying Dolly Parton. Maybe if you install the Jimbo's Big Naturals mod, it will be. I regret saying that immediately. Okay, let's try and find some more queens as well as the 9s and 5s. Gasp. Unfortunately, we're like cleaning out the 9s and 5s, so this is becoming a concerning part of the stream. Pale, thank you for the bits. Okay. I think we're shifting out of chip mode by necessity. That's almost a queen. Alright, hit me with the Dayman. Nice. Egg.
Well met.
Also egg. Dayman? Discarding kings. There's one. There's two. You know what we really need? Hold on. You know what would go crazy, actually, is the extra credit mod so we could work in Ship of Theseus as well. The problem with that would be that's then 3 very specific jokers we'd need when we're having a hard enough time assembling the 2. Means Valen, thank you for the bits. Congrats on gold steak. Miku! Unfortunately, we've already done that. Queens. They're both queens, perfect. Oh, it hit our best card. Why would you do that to me? Okay, at least it wasn't that time. Okay. We do have a 2.5x Nightman, but still no Dayman to be found. That's a mime. Temperance good. I think I used the Fool on the Temperance because I just need money. We need Canio with this Nightman. I could reinstall the Brainstorm mod so that we could do something like that. That could be fun. I didn't use my discards effectively here. That would definitely give the run a lot more potential. Oh, we're running out of cards. You? Canio and Dayman would be neat. Just finding Dayman at this point would be neat. Banana. Strength's good. More queens good. Eventually we'll hit. Please don't die. We are discarding 3s. Got so many queens, man. Nope. I don't think we're gonna make it, folks. Alright, let's run it back. We'll give it one more shot without Brainstorm. But we could, like, brute force the Brainstorm or the Canio with the Brainstorm mod if we wanted. That could be fun. Just hold for money. Like, I think our preference would be to find Dayman first.
Well met.
Maybe he's in here. 40, thank you for the prime. It's not bad. We want to find DNA and Dayman. Early seed money is pretty good. Does Brainstorm mod let you pick a Joker to be? No, it allows you to set parameters to like brute force reroll your way into something like a soul card so that we could get Canio. Dayman and Nightman are both uncommon, yes. It's like a seed editor? No. It just like increases the speed at which rerolls happen. Allowing you to set parameters for what you want to find in a run, and it will reroll until it finds them for you. Crazy plays games, thank you for the prime. Wait, I need pairs. That was not good discarding. Dextro, thank you for the membership. Want anything that isn't, what, pair? Yeah. So let's keep holding our money. We'll probably take that voucher just so that we have more time to find what we're looking for.
Well met.
Lucas, thank you for the prime. We do have good econ set up, at least. I'm not playing on gold stake anymore.
Well met.
This is good value for the satellite. Let's start adding cards preemptively. Colby, thank you for the prime. Probably not even worth my time discarding here when this is already going to win, thanks to this sly fella. Guys on YouTube, please keep the chat in English. Gotta lock in. Probably not the Joker for us right now when we want to sell so many Jokers. Alright. Going down in ante. Erosion could be something eventually, but not right now. How much money are we getting for off of this? Level 1, so we take it. It's likely going to be less than 50 chips, especially as we start stuffing our deck. It's money. You think there could be a sandbox stake in the update? No idea. Unlucky. You are the only one that gives me more money off of the satellite. Sell these two, get back over the interest threshold, and to the moon is Giga Stonks.
Well met.
Okay, we're just gonna start timing out people that aren't listening. I gave you a warning. Do we have, I don't think we have pair leveled yet, do we? Nice. Oh, we do have that leveled already. Any queens? No. I'm still going to stuff my deck, just because if we get Nightman first, that might be beneficial. Temperance is always good, though.
Well met.
Shay, thank you for the 9 months. That is indeed fast. Thank you so much. Starting 3s. I think I've got decent econ going. Well, we keep finding 1, 2... of the modded Jokers, just not the ones that we're looking for. It's like they're uncommon or something. We are approaching the point where we just say next run. But I believe in our ability to find Dayman and Nightman.
Well met.
Tyler, thank you for the prime. Feels weird not... Oh. We will want the magic trick eventually, right? That gives us more cards to destroy. But we don't need them yet. Miku. Not this time, sorry. Cat. Unfortunate. Getting in a lot of runs that would be pretty good with the Miku. Just, we've already done that. Come on. No levels in Jupiter yet. $8 from that fella. Not looking good for this run either.
Met.
Be your friend. Thank you for the prime. I don't need to be discarding right now. Because of the blue Jonkler. And how highly leveled pair is. I think I have to buy this voucher. Even though I don't really like the idea of doing so. Okay. Gonna buy it after we finish rolling, though. That's the day man. Fighter of the night man. He's a master of karate and friendship. For everyone. Okay, that's one piece down. The one piece is quite possibly real. No queens. Unless this is one. Imagine, though. That's a king. Disgusting. Couldn't even get value off of it. Okay, let's just start stuffing our deck. There's a queen for me. Mercury is kind of fine now. Dog. I don't think you replace anything that well right now, other than maybe... Well, I guess you're better than the Sly Joker. Queen me? Yes! We've done it. Okay, now I would like to find a DNA and Nightman. Order not terribly important, but like getting the DNA sooner rather than later would probably be ideal. Am I missing straight? Yeah, I should have taken that Saturn. This time for sure, we'll just get Saturn, and then we won't have to worry about it. Alright, we do have to try and find some more of those queens. Keep both of these in case we get a strength here. Didn't need to. Die.
Well met.
Beast mode, thank you for the prime. Alright. Lots of money for a potential Dayman. Nightman, we've already got Dayman. Strengths. We gotta work these up to queens at some point. Nem, thank you for the prime. Okay, there's Saturn to complete our satellite. Egg. Buddy. Having a love affair with this ice cream sandwich. Oh, right. We missed. Unfortunate. Do you plan on playing the multiplayer mod? Potentially. I don't know what it is or what it does, and I don't know. I like the fact that Velatro is single player. Unfortunate. It's a queen in waiting. That is a queen. The Type A chatters on multiplayer mod would go crazy. I mean, you don't need to wait for the multiplayer mod for that to happen. Okay. Let's take the money. Alright, I think I can slow down on taking non-queens for now. Just because I still need to draw the queens and... like, we don't have the Nightman yet. Once we get Nightman, it'll probably be worth taking every card. Wheel me? Sure, why not? Unfortunately, no queens. Excellent. That could be something. That is something. Take a jack. Straight flush. Doesn't seem terribly likely. Another queen. It's kind of good. I don't really want to part with anything that I currently have, though. KVLT. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are playing a little bit of the Neato mod right now. Focusing on Dayman, fighter of the Nightman. Who murders all of our queens. Gamers rejoicing as misogyny stays strong. Hope you had a good stream, though. Telescope on pairs. I mean, it's fine. I just really want to find the rest of the pieces that we need here. The dog woofs, yeah, the dog woofs and the the Nightman gasps. I don't know what happens with whatever happens. I missed it, so we'll just assume it's nothing. We've done it! Alright, now we just need the DNA. Sure, why not? The Nightman do cometh. Now we can just start adding a bunch of cards so that we can kill them. Hologram would go crazy here as well, I guess. Need to buy that yet. Beautiful. What a draw. We're intentionally playing extra hands here to get value off of the Nightman. Like a pair will probably win, so I'm trying to avoid playing that until we need it. Only Nightman increased on the Queen? Maybe I need to do it in this order. Because it might, yeah. Sure. Take this before I forget. More queens. Okay, we're just DNA farming now. Face card's drawn face down. No! It's gotta be you, right? It was a jack. Disgusting. It's alright, at least Nightman is eating good now. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alright. Death on a queen. And put some money, I guess, here.
Well met.
I'll take it. Sure. The rightful heir, thank you for the 2 months. It's not an important boss blind. We hit. Goodbye. $50-50. Right. Very fortunate roll for me. Do get a lot of point scoring from playing pairs, I guess. Hermit is a lot of money. So we're at 1, 7, and 4. Dayman is winning this battle at present. Which makes sense because he does get more molt when he hits. Don't really care about either of these. Like, I need more cards in deck, not fewer. We also add him longer? Yeah, but like he just is going to scale faster because of his ability. Okay. This could get me more queens. Got me one more queen. Totally worth. Emperor. Wheel me. Dog. Finally, hat voucher is useful. Someone's never taken hologram before. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see how big we can get them and if we can get the DNA and if it even matters. I'm sure it will. You're kind of bad. Welcome back. Cat. You just win every run you play. Nope. But I am playing on a white stake, so that makes it a lot easier. I misclicked. There we go, we hit. You're in the wrong spot. Nice try. Pretty hard to lose on a white stake? Yes. Especially when you have as many hours in this game as I do. Goodbye, Gold Seal. Walk in. Queens, nice. Is Nightman upgrading off the single queen? I don't think so. That's because of the trigger order. Where are queens? Nowhere. Unlucky. Lolo, thank you for the super chat. How many queens still live? 3. So, not super likely that we hit, but Nightman is starting to catch up at least. Steal, not great. Honestly, I just don't know, even with a perfect setup, how far this can go. Maybe we run it back with the Canio. It's just not the type of run that goes far into Endless. What do you need for dex fixing? Deck fixing is not what I'm looking for. Even if it isn't a good endless build, having both Dayman and Nightman is funny. Yeah, that was kind of the goal, is to go for the funny, but it'd still be nice if it could make it reasonably far. Just so it's a more interesting video. This might be our last ante, in fact. We hit a queen. When do you pay the troll toll? As soon as I want to get into that boy's soul. Same as everyone else. Wait, now that you mention it, farming for a soul card is thematic for the Dayman Nightman. So maybe we should do that. Alright, I've talked myself into it. Would you sell Dayman or Nightman later in the run, or sticking to it? Well, there is no later in the run because of because of them. Alright, let's try that. Let's go for the let's pay the troll toll to get Jumbo's whole soul. I don't know. Sorry, I'm chewing some gum. And then we will see how far we can take that. I just need to reinstall Brainstorm. Surely I didn't just, like, delete it outright, did I? I did. All right. It's Brainstorm. Rename that. We are set. And hopefully this doesn't crash. Just the typical Balatro modding experience. It didn't crash. Holy! Alright, both are loaded successfully. Let's go to Options, Settings, Brainstorm. And we're just looking for a single soul. Deleted every profile, but no biggie. Look, I've already been through that multiple times in the past couple weeks, so I'm fine with it. So we go here. And then we're just going to hit the old Control A. So we skip here. Hope it's Canio. Oh! First try. Oh! Wait a minute. What?
Well met.
That's nice. Q key, thank you for the 2 months. So now if we get Nightman first, we're in business. Now, alternatively, we could double the Canio if we get an Onk here. My god. Huh. So that's an immediate ×7. Let's check the shop. You're not great, but sure. Clubs are debuffed, so we take the Matador. Grab the Hieroglyph because it's funny. Gives me more time to find the jokers we're looking for. Then we just look for, we spam clubs. That didn't get me nearly as much money as I hoped. We were too strong there. And we got our hand back immediately. The perfect crime. So we need to add cards pretty aggressively, ideally queens. Okay, this is getting absurd. I don't know if that triggers the... I think it turns out nothing really matters here because we're so strong from that first opening line. Get our money back online, and now we really just want to start rolling hard for the, well, sure. For Nightman. More temperance value. Like, honestly, I'm even tempted to do this just so that we load up our deck. What's in here? High card. Send it. No! I played too many cards for no reason. And my glass didn't even break. It's funny, but not what we're playing towards. So let's maintain focus.
Well met.
Ben, thank you for the prime. We hit all of our gold cards, so send it. Want to find some econ jokers if possible. Maybe not that one. We already had that blow up in our face earlier. More queens. Rocket. That's some econ. Look for the gold cards again. Probably play this jack. Well, let's play the queen so that we have a chance at the money. The way this run is going, I think we can expect to just hit the money, right? No? Okay. Let's make sure we get the voucher above all else.
Well met.
Cat, thank you for the sub. Voucher is extraordinary into this boss blind. Smiley face. Dog. Just need my look. There'll be plenty of time to destroy our cards if we get the jokers that we're looking for. Strength is probably pretty good too for those jacks. No plant, no problem.
Well met.
Hagman Enthusiast. Thank you for the 6 months. Gold cards again. Let's buy this roll. Last Joker's not what we're looking for. Madness, definitely not. This is what we're looking for, though. Okay. Yep. Don't need to buy that yet. Would like to find a trading card as well. Like right now, we're just kind of full-on Canio mode, which isn't really the main thing I'm looking to do this run. But it'll get us to the point where we can get it online, hopefully. We'll take a DNA. And honestly, probably not much else in terms of jokers right now that are like base game jokers. Foil Canio with Blue Man. I don't think we're getting the Canio that high to where it can make a legitimate late game push, but either way, we're really just looking for the Dayman and Nightman here. Nope. We'll find it. Find them, rather. Money. Okay, we are starting to fall off a bit. Showman. Showman will be helpful if we find Dayman and Nightman. But we don't need them yet. Or him yet, because that will conflict with what we're looking for. We're looking for uncommon jokers, not rare jokers. Fine. Got our gold cards at least. I guess actually, like, multiple copies of Dayman and Showman, or Dayman and Nightman aren't great, are they? Could be time to have a love affair with this ice cream sandwich. Or just take the oops so that we break our glass a little bit more easily. Do also have to buy this voucher. Kind of want that as well. For more money. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Okay. Break? What is your point? Wait, are we dead? I should be playing from here to hit the stones. Okay. More glass cards. Might need to go ramen for a bit. Probably means selling you. Since clearly you're not going to help my glass cards die anyway. Let's do this first. And one of these. Surely this now means that the glass will break, right? Sell, use. Yeah, it really does never break when you want it to. Showman again, Miku, but oh, not the fellas we're looking for just yet. Does give me some extra strength. Come on. If I had a single piece of glass, oh my god, very nice. If I had a single piece of glass die yet. Look who's back. Sure. Okay, death for more eventual breakable glass. Surely. Break. My god. It's indestructible. I also did not read the boss blind. Okay, more time to set up at least. Let's get out of view, and this is funny, so we'll do the funny thing. Or tarot cards, potentially. There we go. Alright. You can discard again. Find another jack, maybe. Just maximize the chance. Well, I guess we might as well go like this. Maximize the chances of glass breaking. We've done it. We have broken some glass. Staniel? I don't think you're terribly helpful. Unfortunately. I guess we don't have to pay him, right? That's like the whole unpaid intern thing. So maybe I should have considered it for longer. Strength for making more queens. Trading card would go crazy, but we really, really just want to find the new jokers. Not you. I'm already locked in. Wheel me? Sure. Pretend like that matters. Yeah, it's time to get it twisted. Look, I believe that this jack is just going to die here. Never mind. At least you're getting great rocket value. Oh, thank God. This is what we've been lacking. Here's Miku. No. Tooth. Shouldn't be a problem. Temperance is great. There's the okay. So we DNA into more queens. Ideally, like glass queens. We're getting close to the setup. We're just missing the modded jokers now. There's a glass queen. Let's keep these fellas around in case this doesn't win for some reason. I thought this was trying to be a Dayman Nightman run. It is. So I've been rolling aggressively trying to find them. That's pretty good. No constellation. That's too hard on the money.
Well met.
Let's go next. Oi. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Through money, all things are possible. That's actually kind of good for me. Glass doesn't break anyway, so what's the point? I mean, I guess I have to. We could get out of the Pareidolia for now. Because if we get Dayman, nothing matters. We're always deleting face cards, so we're just looking hard for Dayman anyway. Like, we've already gotten pretty good Pareidolia value for the Canio. And I want to keep my money engine online so that we can find the pieces that we're missing. Selling Rocket will make it harder to find what I'm looking for, so I don't want to do that. Okay, well now I kind of have to, right? Or we just go here. Oh my god. This is not what I'm trying to do. Guess we'll take a negative blackboard. But probably not put it to use. There we go. Alright, we actually sell out of the blackboard. That was just a complete and utter waste of money. I think we have to sell you too, unfortunately. Oh god. Alright, I will kill a Triboulet if we get what we're looking for. And, like, need space for it. My goal is to do the new mod stuff, not to just do a Canio run. But the game is not cooperating at the moment. You can die. I'm out of discards. You're also not the fellow I'm looking for here. Well, we probably don't put it on a face card because we're going to delete face cards that aren't queens. Like you. Sure. I mean, the double Canio did accelerate the score quite a bit. Calling it now, Dayman appears in the next shop. I hope you're right. No, take a glass card. Take a Fool for the glass card, or a Temperance. Just have this in our pocket. Temperance. Hermit's almost a Temperance. Strength is more queens. Hermit is more money. Discarded or rolled down too hard. Okay. 22 on the Canios. What? Okay. At least we can sell out of that one. It would have actually been nutty to have gotten a Perkio here because of the existence of the observatory that we just hit. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see if we can eventually... Like, Dayman is getting lost in all this absurdity. It's kind of the bummer that we're facing right now. Why not play 5 glass? Because I know what I'm doing. Even if you don't, apparently. Money? Oh, thank you, Shiko. You did good. Death is fine. Where Dayman? I will take money over another copy of Death. Miku?
Well met.
Visi, thank you for the 26 months. No. Okay. There we go. The glass remains indestructible. Temperance? No. Magician, I guess, is fine. We haven't seen any modded jokers in a while. Oh, that's incredible timing. Alright, we need to make some of our glass cards foil now. Scott, thank you for the super chat. This is what falling upwards looks like. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously very good, but like not at all what I'm trying to do. And we still can't get our glass to break. We're gonna have to kill somebody for Dayman. There's Nightman. Okay. You can die for now. I think there's a very good chance we're killing the Tribule. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, the Tribule is optimal, but I want to get Dayman and Nightman together. Reunite them again. The problem is they don't play great with one another. They'll use Ecto. Yeah, I'm using Ecto for sure. Yes! Is TTS off for the stream? Because I turned it off. Just add queens in case we do get a Dayman. Nice. Hey, man. Dogs playing Balatro. What if we kill the Trib now? And then we can get an Ecto off of this, potentially. Worth? Yeah. Again, we can get a Trib run at any point. This is not the point of today's stream. The point is to have fun with the new stuff. Unlucky. Send it. 24, 25x. Okay, the dogs have to die here. That was brief, but it'll be fine. Let's kill these two fellas. They aren't even queens. Now we get extra glass for more breakage potential. But we are running out of steam. So the loss of that that Trib will be catastrophic, but it's fine. Honestly, now that I think about it, like these don't have great synergy. But I want them both. So I'm going to take them both. Is it, I think we kill, do we have enough queens? I think we do. I think we kill the DNA. And then we start adding cards in here. Gotta figure out our symmetry now. We want Dayman to go before Nightman. Nightman is going to kind of be doo-doo until we start having to play a second hand. Let's do this. Can I find... let's just use one here. I guess we can kill non-glass first. We're not selling the Canio because the whole point of this run was to set up the Canio with the Dayman and the Nightman. That's why we installed the Brainstorm mod. Let's hold our money and try and find an Ecto. We do have Omen Globe now. So let's find an Ecto so that we can get, like, value back from a Joker slot. Because we don't really need this hand size. Okay, so we're through Anti-13 and climbing. In here. I don't really want to kill queens that way. Don't have space, unfortunately. Temperance is big. Oh, yeah. So we want to go here.
Well met.
Hello. Then we can go here. And kill you. Peepo, thank you for the prime. Death is good. Alright, now we need to find the DNA again. Before we leave, let's actually just go ahead and kill that since we get decent value. Whoa! Bro's lost it. Now we can get you back and also maybe a Brainstorm. Now you have 2 Nightmen? True. We're not going to be scaling that very quickly, unfortunately. We got a Jack to off. Let's do the Death first so that we can make use of potentially hitting... My god. Kill the Steel. Death is still very good. Because we need to add as many queens as possible. Eventually we're going to want to play like 5 of a kind, but do I have anything strengthable? I have 1 Jack, 0 10s. Die. Wait, I can't get Dayman value here, but I can get Nightman value. It's Death. Take a peek in here. Just kill all of the queens. Okay. Might as well discard 1 to get more. Fine. Now our glass decides to break. That's also why we didn't really care for the Trib that much, because we're just trying to chew through all of our queens anyway. So it's just a case of having the vision. Or where this build wants to go. Wouldn't mind another DNA, but Blueprint is probably the priority still.
Well met.
Gaddix, thank you for the prime. Just murdered. Wait, how are you only at 3-5? Does that seem low to anyone else? That can be a Jack soon. That can die. Yeah, the glass breaks before the Nightman, so the Nightman isn't scaling. But he does help us kill cards in the second hand. Alright, I need to get out of the, or I want to get out of the trading card because I want to kill things with the... Okay. With the Dayman and the Nightman. Did you ever finish that other Neato run? Did it go in? Well, yeah, I did on the video. Whoop. Sell you first, then use you. We? Okay, we might have to roll down pretty aggressively next round. No, we're still fine. Actually, that Hanging Chad goes pretty crazy right now. Mime. Not really what we need. But we have an open Joker slot and it, like, almost does something. So we've got some room. Day Canio and Night Canio, it's true. Thank you, Derek. Got one of each. All right, what are we looking for? We're looking for Blueprint DNA. Queen. Death is great for more queens. There's the blueprint, so you die. Perfect. Then we just need the DNA and we're giga stonking. Miku's back. More money for more rolls to DNA. So unlucky. How did I ever get so unlucky? Should have brought a hung man with me. Let's go Justice here and Death here. All right. It's not a bad score. Death for more glass queens. We're up to 20 queens. Seven cards. This will take me to a 4 hand size. Double negative. Oh, playing a high card sets my money to 0. Should have read the boss blind. We could probably get away with a pair here, right? We probably could have, but it'll be fine. I don't want to give Nightman the satisfaction. And he demands satisfaction. think we can get the Canios to 50 pretty easily. Wait. Actual synergy moment? You can slide in here. Streamer, how you hit flush fives now? Just more proof that the Trib sell was the right play, right? Okay. The wall, huh? Keep that. Send you out there. E20. I don't think we need that. That would kill me. So we're not going to do that one. Oh my god, we actually hit the perfect run. This is everything that I was trying to assemble. It might kill me, but we did get there. We can even play the 5 of a kind.
Well met.
Ale Silva. I'll give you the prime. I don't even know if we got stronger there as a result of deleting the... Okay, we got stronger, but only just barely. Can you get to 0 hand size? Yes, and then you die. So, it's not a great strategy. It's just taunting me. All of those runs recently where... Like, we could have hit the Nan Imp if it weren't for... Or if we found an Ecto, and we couldn't find the Ecto, and now they're just showing up freely. It's kind of an annoying boss blind, isn't it? Like, I'm actually gonna have to use my brain, which I've already turned off several antes ago. It's not just annoying, yeah, it might actually kill me. But we've got a decent amount of headroom. I'm 7 on the Glass Joker already? Holy. Alright, maybe this is terrifying to even consider, but I might have to use my brain on this one. Chat. Wish me luck. This is going to be dangerous. Okay, so this is one of the Canios. This was the blueprint, right? Hopefully I got that right. Ooh, the real problem is we don't know which one is DNA and which one is... Huh. Like, I don't know which one. We have to take a 50-50. So you, I think I put the brainstorm here, or the blueprint. DNA is wiggling, so is the Dayman. That's the problem. You can clearly see two of them wiggling right now on your screen. I missed. Okay, so here's the blueprint. No, this is... I missed all of that. This is a canio. So this is a blueprint. Oh my god, this is so slow. So this is also a canio. I didn't pay enough attention, so we have to go again. 9. Okay, so this is the brainstorm. We get there. Yeah. God, that's so painfully slow. Yeah, we're fine. Cool. I don't even know what Joker we... I mean, I guess this helps me. More queens. Time to find showman. I don't... Well, this is... Oh, no! I actually... Okay. Look, this is a fun run anyway. Please tell me that didn't save. Okay, we're good. Oh. Oh. That'll be the first and only time, probably not the only time, that I save scum, but we're doing a fun run anyway, so it's absolutely worth. Like, it had... Like, the only thing that it didn't save was me selling the canio, too. I think we're dead here anyway, but... Gotta give myself the best chance of extending the run. I didn't see anything. It's true. Nobody did. Okay, now we need to copy here. There's no way that the sock is the better copy than just a times 61 canio, right? Pretty sure we've all done that more than once? Yeah. But I hate... You know, like, I normally wouldn't do this, but again, we're on a fun run, and... We're going to die anyway. Failed Jereb, thank you for the, super chat. I wasn't looking, can you do it again? No. But maybe... I don't think this gets us there. We were so close. That's what I deserve anyway. I brought that upon myself. Oh my god, what a great mod. What a great run. Brainstorm was also a lot of fun today. Through Brainstorm, all canios are possible. The other wiggling joker was Dayman, which kills our queens. But thank you again to Neato for making such a great and fun mod. We might do some... some gold stake runs with the Neato mod. Also, I do want to eventually like do Neato plus extra credit. I think that those would complement each other quite well. You know, I'm sure that down the line there may be some Cosmos updates as well, and that would pair well with the Neato Joker. So there's a lot of potential. And again, we can just maybe do some gold stake runs with the Neato Jokers eventually. I think that will make some people really mad when I maybe don't take the modded Jokers as frequently to try and win the run, but I don't care. It will be fun anyway. Thank you all for hanging out. New YouTube video up in about 3 hours. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back tomorrow, probably just doing some regular old gold stake in the meantime. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. All right. Well, this is the perfect time to send you over to Murphy, who is doing some